This video is about how scientists manipulate genetically diverse kind of organisms to help humans to have a better life or a longer life. Well, in my opinion or my my own perception of this is that I'm worried a little bit, not just because of the mutations that could be result of these experiments, but that could be a result of other things also. And I'm worried because if maybe they do not control that kind of experiments or do something wrong, how does it going to cause of our life? And I'm worried really. For example, the experiment of the spider goat, I think that is complicated, because I can imagine that like a goat with an spider with the genes. So maybe I have a double moral because I don't say that all that is wrong or all that is okay. And transgenic and nanotechnology is not good for helping people, but I'm really concerned about because, for example, when they say the experiment of the pig that is combined with human genes in order to help with some part of the body, like a heart or any other part that could be like donation or something. I think that well, it's okay. So that's what I say that I have double moral because I'm scared about other experiments, but I'm not worried. I'm not worried a lot for making those experiments that could help people. But you know what? For example, when we saw some movies about mutations, like X-Men, for example, I'm worried because maybe one day our race is going to disappear and maybe the mutants are going to rule our world. And how it's going to be that? What is the cause in the future? Because, for example, we have some experiment like maybe I think that is, for example, Zika, that mosquito. When it appeared, when? Oh, what happened with that? Those are experiments. I think that most of the diseases here in the human life is because of people is making some experiments and sometimes they could not control them. And that's why I'm worried about. And for example, the nanotechnology, transgenic situation, I think that it's okay just if it is controlled. And for example, if I imagine if someone or a weapon like in a war, um, how does it affect life? Then they are going to make some mix between genes of human genes on reptiles, for example, with dogs, with another kind of animal. What does it going to result of it? I'm not I'm not pretty sure that it's the correct way. Maybe it's because maybe I am like Catholic or I don't know. I am a human being and I have some ideas of that. Maybe I'm scared because I don't know exactly how it's going to affect the life. Maybe not in my life, but my children's life it will be. So I think that as people said, it's very important to make some experiments to help people. For example, we when we heard about um, Hitler, yeah, he said that it was a horror for people, and they make some experiments on people, and that's why the science grew up at that time. And what was the cause? I don't know. I think that I was kind of shocked, and I'm not. I have to think more about because I'm worried. I'm worried about all that science, about all that mutants, and how people are playing with life. I understand some part of it that maybe it will help you to be better, but if it is controlled, because nowadays many situations are out of control. Mm, that's my point of view. Maybe not the best point of view, but it's what I am thinking about. And what is the cost of working on human engineering to get a longer life, or how will happen in the future? We really do not. What do you think, teacher? So, thank you so much for your